Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang. Now, YBG, aka Young Barry Gordy from No Jumper, made a video, let me see, a couple days ago, reporting to the people that he was homeless, that he is currently homeless. Apparently, bro got popped, he got shot at some point, and when he got out the hospital, he came home to nothing. Now, if you don't know, I'm doing this as a live on this channel and a pre-recorded on my other channel, hashtag We the Bang TV 2, where I will be trying to stimulate the views over there. So if you want to go over there, I got different content over there. Check that out. So at the end of the day, to be totally honest with you, I didn't know who bro was. I didn't know that he was a no jumper host. I heard of him here and there, and me being no jumper crazy, it's really strange that I've never seen any of his work, or maybe I saw him and I thought he was somebody else, and I just opted to not watch what was going on. But at the end of the day, man, I went on Freeze's channel and he was doing a reaction to this video that I have. YBG from No Jumper updates us and speaks out about currently being homeless in Los Angeles. Now, to be honest, my thoughts on this is you definitely shouldn't be speaking on this if you've never been homeless before, especially if you have any negative words commenting on his apparel, his attire, and things like that. And you've never been homeless, because this is very serious. You know what I'm saying? I've been homeless. Most of the people that I've know have been homeless at some point, whether they be, by definition, sleeping on the street or couch surfing, or they're living with some chick and their name's not on the lease. Because I was taught, if your name's not on the lease, nigga, you're homeless. Even if you've been there for more than 30 days, you're homeless. You have real, you really have no say so. Now, what I will say is this: Freeze is it. I'm gonna be taking a couple of his talking points because I rather enjoyed his video, and it was about 2 hours long. But Freeze talked about being proactive versus being reactive. You know what I mean? Young Barry Gordy, YBG, being put in the situation where he was blessed, where he was lucky enough to be able to work on No Jumper and have his face seen and his name, put out there in the algorithm. He didn't take full advantage of that, bro. He didn't plan on that happening. And the thing about it is, when you have a plan for something and it grows, you have confidence in that plan. You have confidence in yourself as a man. I oftentimes speak on why people who work at McDonald's or Waffle House or what have you get into fights and get into arguments and just lose it, because they have nothing to lose. That's why they lose it. Because they don't have a plan, because they don't care about themselves. They don't care about their children. They don't put their survival and their well being first, because they don't have a plan, because they feel like they're stuck. And how much lower can you go when you have no hope? There's really nothing else that you can do. Oh, you lost your job? All right, whatever. You lost your McDonald's job, you can get a Burger King job. You lost your Burger King job, you get a Taco Bell job. You lost your Taco Bell. So people don't really have too much of a care about their lives when they put themselves in that type of situation. You get what I'm saying? And when something so big falls into your lap, you lose sight of, oh damn, how am I gonna monetize this? Did this dude come out with a clothing line? Did he turn up with the music? I don't know. Like I said, no, it's no disrespect. Respectfully, I've never heard of bro before. You know what I'm saying? And that's a damn shame. I've heard of Desto Dub. He wasn't a host. I've heard of I heard of a lot of people that's been in and out of No Jumper, even Vel or Kiki, people like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you jump into the situation and something falls into your lap, you tend to not appreciate it. What's good, man? You tend to not appreciate it, and when you don't appreciate it, you don't understand what's actually being presented to you. So at the end of the day, we do have to understand that hold on for 1 second. I gotta do something for the homie. There you go. So when you don't have a real plan for what you have going on, you're just gonna do whatever. I'll give you an example. Somebody that I know, what's up, what up, everybody? Come in and hit that like button, man. One thing that I do have to compare this to is one of my loved ones is an alcoholic, right? And there's a magic pill that you can take that will make alcohol, you won't be able to process it. It'll just make you nauseous, and then if you keep on drinking, it's gonna make you throw up, right? But the thing is, with that specific particular person, and I've known multiple people to take this route. When people take that pill and you don't actually do the work to escape your alcoholism properly, when you don't work through that trauma, or if you don't address the actual situation that led you down that path of alcoholism, even if you don't keep drinking, bro, you're still going to act on that. You still develop certain habits and patterns that's going to make you act erratic, is going to make you act neurotic. And this is the issue right here. Now, you might be an alcoholic. This is just a metaphor. You might be hey, me too, bro. I feel you. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You might be an alcoholic or whatever. You might have whatever problems that you have, but when you take that magic pill, bro, you're still gonna have those same issues. You're still gonna have daddy issues, mommy issues, developmental issues, anger issues, whatever issues led you to that bottle, my nigga. You're still gonna have that problem. That's just like him damn near basically winning the lottery. Just because you get a little bit of money, that doesn't mean that you have automatic financial literacy. Just because you win $1 million doesn't mean that you know how to turn that $1 million into $3 million. Just because you get on no jumper for 5 seconds, that doesn't mean that you know how to take that 15 minutes of fame and make $15,000 a day, which is totally doable. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be living this lifestyle where he's still kicking it with the homies, I'd be damned if the homies know that I'm homeless and you want to get me drunk and you want to get me high. You're not the homie. I'm not saying that you are obligated to give me a job or help me, get into a hotel every couple days or put me in specific positions, but nigga, don't have me driving around and you got to drop me off because you got to go to work or you got to pick up your kids and things like that. Like, bro, no, this is a grown man. In fact, he said he has his own children. You get what I'm saying? So why are you on the internet crying, bro? Why are you making excuses as to why, you can't work a 9 to 5? Now, I do get it. There are people that I grew up, well, not, I don't want to say grew up with, but there's people that I hung around in Chicago that were just too gang banged out where they couldn't even get a job. Why? Because they did too much street activities to the point where I can't be on a schedule. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want the ops to know where I am constantly for 8, 9 hours a day. I don't want them to be able to walk in Walmart and commence to doing some game bang activities on me, or catch me while I'm on my break smoking a square or getting some lunch. Okay, I totally understand that, but him saying I'm too famous to get a job. Okay, I don't know if this dude is a active game banger, if he's a game member or what have you. He might feel like he's too famous, but bro, you got to be creative at this point, because yes, I've told multiple stories about me being homeless and how I had to humble myself. I was homeless when I got out of jail, and I went to a rich part of Chicago because I thought for whatever reason, if you stay around the money, no, that didn't happen. No, the money didn't fall out the sky just because I had 24 hours a day to meditate and just manifest because I see all these mansions and that did not work. So what did I have to do? I had to go to a more humble part of Illinois. Then I had to go to a homeless shelter, and then I got a job. Then I got another job. Then I got a crib, and then I moved to Los Angeles, California, because I kept my head down, because I was grinding, because I was doing what I was supposed to do, because I was in the right place mentally. I was not on the internet crying about my situation, bro, because I've been through worse situations than being homeless, and I'm sure he's been through worse situations. Somebody just tried to take his life. That's worse than being homeless, being lifeless, being emotionless. He could have got paralyzed. He could have been a vegetable, brain dead. But you want to cry about being homeless? Did you cry about getting shot? Did you cry about not being able to see your kids and your kids not having a family, a dad? So what are you doing, bro? Why are you, as a grown man, crying about being homeless? It's horrible. It's really nothing pleasant about it. But I did have the clarity. I was able to go to the library and actually reevaluate my life, get in touch with myself, listen to different types of music, really understand a different form of life, really being able to compare myself to what's up, awesome? What's up, awesome? Yeah, when people, yeah, that's not a genuine friend. I agree, but everybody's limited. But at the end of the day, I really got to understand who I was. This is an opportunity for you to understand who you are. 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. He wasn't even live at the laundromat. He pre-recorded himself crying and decided to put that video out. You know what I'm saying? Which is very strange to me. But just understanding, comparing myself to all these other homeless people and seeing the stages. Now, when you get to the point where you start feeling bad for yourself when you're homeless and you start disconnecting from who you are, that's when you go down a very slippery slope very fast. Now, I've been telling this part of this story and I will say it again now. At the homeless shelter I was in, after they woke us up, like 7:30, breakfast was at 8 o'clock. They would feed us in the little thing, and then you could go to what they called the day room, kind of like jail. You get what I'm saying? So, and in the day room, what they would do was, if you didn't have a job, you could watch movies all day, watch TV all day, but they would stop the TV and the movie situation like every 3 hours, and then you would have to pray for like 30 minutes, and then you could just do that all day. And they would feed you and make you real comfortable. Some people would actually fall for that trap and sit in those chairs and they'd just be comfortable because it was warm, it was temperature control, they'll give you food and all of that. And some people rotted and wasted away, and that's all they would do all day. And when the church people came and you would pray, they'd just go to the other homeless shelter and eat again. And then when that was over, then they would come back to that homeless shelter, then go to bed. And it was just a sick cycle, and I saw a lot of people lose their mind. I saw a lot of people lose their detached from their own greatness doing that. Not good at all. I heard a dude, Scott. Scott was crying. Why you crying, Scott? Because I'm homeless, man. I'm like, bro, you cannot break in this situation. You can't be on here crying. This dude, the reason that I don't want to speak that into his life, but the reason that I'm gonna say it like this, the reason that he may be homeless longer than he is supposed to be homeless is because he's crying about it. Because he keeps saying that this is not the first time he's done this, or he wouldn't be so comfortable crying on camera. This is not the first time that he's cried about his situation. I don't know how long ago that he got shot or what have you, or he got discharged from the hospital, but this is not what you do, bro. You getting drunk and getting high while you're homeless, taking away the clarity, taking away your ability to actually think, taking away from your greatness. Bro, you're not supposed to. What are you celebrating, bro? Now, I stopped drinking and I don't want to judge anybody. I never really smoked weed after the age of 21 like that. But what are you, what are you actually trying to celebrate? Because that's what that's for. What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to escape homelessness, the reality? You can't, bro. You cannot escape homelessness by drinking and smoking, bro. That's only gonna make it worse. Just like me, when I was drinking all these months, it's because I was lonely, because I was isolating. Now, yeah, I would drink and want to talk to everybody and laugh, but I was still lonely. I was more lonely because I wasn't even me. I was putting me, the most important aspects of my consciousness, to sleep, bringing out these monsters and these demons and presenting them to the world. I was more lonely than ever. That's the same thing that he's doing, bro. The more he drinks and the more he smokes and gets high and tries to escape his situation, the more he's gonna be homeless. And even if he were to get a home the next day, like I said, you took that pill, bro. You still got those traits inside you. That same mentality that he had when he was on No Jumper, not capitalizing it, not capitalizing on it to the highest degree, that's the same mentality that he has right now. He got how many video? I think he got like 20 something K views on this video about him talking about him crying in front of the world. 20,000 views plus in 2-3 days. If he, I mean, of course, people, it probably wouldn't have had as many views if he was saying something positive and encouraging people and letting people know that he's all right and that he's gonna fight this. Of course it wouldn't, because that's not how the internet works. People want to see drama. People want something to laugh at, and there's already too many people laughing at this black man, bro. But at the end of the day, man, self-preservation, something very important I've been studying lately, which is helping me on this journey of sobriety this time. Self-love, bro. What is self-love? Self-love is you putting your survival and well-being before anything. You making provisions for you to survive to the best of your ability. And you taking care of yourself. You making sure that your well-being is put first to the best of your ability. Now, if the best of your ability is being a cashier at McDonald's, okay. If that's the greatest effort that you can make to survive, bro, okay, that's it. But there's more to it. You could be a cashier, then after a year you could work at a currency exchange, and after you work at a currency check cashing place for all my niggas out there. And after you work at that check cashing place, you could work at a bank, and after you work at a bank, you could take that, they'll help you pay for school or what have you. Then after that, you could become an accountant, and after that, you could whatever. But it's always about having a plan. And you could take some of that McDonald's money and you can get you some skincare products, or you could get you some better soap instead of using that Dollar Tree Irish Spring. Then you could get you some better soap. It'll make you feel better, like it'll make you smell better. Just a good combination of taking your survival and your well-being and combining it. That's what real self-love is, bro. Now, I'm not advising anybody. I've seen people do this, buying all this weave and getting your nails done, but now you're $40 short on your phone bill. Your phone bill's only $50. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm talking about. Being smart, putting your survival and your well-being first to the highest degree, maxing out on how much energy you could spend, how much currency you could spend on your survival, maxing out on how much in an intelligent way, on how much time you can invest in making sure that you're okay, whether that be through self-care, resting, socializing, meditate, whatever it may look like for you. There's a formula to it. You got to do the research. But again, not on here to bash young Barry Gordy, YBG, but just giving some clarity to the people, man. You can't cry about crying's not gonna make everything better. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, you can get a lot of emotions out. Yeah, you can regulate certain things, but nigga, no, this is not a time for you to cry, bro. All that energy you put into crying, bro, you could have did something else, especially on the internet. Nigga, you could have wrote you some songs or made some beats. I don't even know what he does, but yeah, I'm not trying to talk your head off, bro. I'm not gonna pray for dude. I just, I'm praying for his kids. I'm praying for his kids that his children won't be affected by this in the future, and that they won't get bullied and beat up or have to defend themselves or defend their father's honor. That's who I'm praying for, the children. But it is what it is. It's not what it's not. What up, Bitcoin BS? It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang. We the bang. You the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. Again, go to my new YouTube channel, man. I will be uploading this pre-recorded, so you get better audio. It's no visuals though. The link's probably in the description, but it's on my channel though. All right, peace, gang.